what it is and what it do. Boss here. What is it that? If you are noticing the gleam and the sheen and shine of your boy's beard right here, well, as you know, I am an affiliate and a user of the beard game products, Opulence for Men. Yes, Opulence. You know all about it. If it ain't the best, I don't mess with the rest. I don't settle, never have, never will. Not a settler. Opulence beard game products. Oh man, get you some. Get you some. Indeed. But anyway, I digress. How I look is not a question, of course. Don't be ridiculous, stupid. Stupid! But what I want to address real quick while I have a moment, while I'm out and about doing what I do, not in the big rig, rolling in the four-wheeler today. Just, you know, in conversation I have. Can I talk to you for a second? Let me talk to you. I tell you, if you have not chosen to give to the future, those of you with and or without children, if you've not chosen to pass on what you know and learned and had to the future, well, you're dooming us as a people. You're dooming the whole world, really. You're dooming the world. You know, those that don't know have to be taught if they're willing to learn. If they're willing to learn, then you have to feel obligated to teach. When it comes to these children, have mercy, these children, you know, no matter how old they grow to be, you still look at them as your children. Some of you do anyway. Some of you don't. You be like, all right, that nigga 18, he on his own. He's another driver license carrying, tax paying member of society, and I hope I raised him to be a decent one and a responsible one. But then if you take it on that way too, I'm still, nonetheless, this still is for you. Don't deny them. Do not deny them the responsibility of having responsibility. Have mercy. Don't deny them the responsibility of having responsibility. You know, you don't want nobody. I know you don't want nobody around you or with you or in the vicinity of you calling themselves slacking off, being on a job, not pulling their weight. Nobody wants that. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes that. You ever hear the people, let me talk to you for a second. You ever hear people who are so devout about not snitching, don't rat, don't tell on nobody? You ever heard them son bitch? Yeah, them. Let your ass be the one slacking at the job, not putting your weight, and then the people want to come in and deduct money from everybody. Who you gonna point at that's not doing what they supposed to do? Who you gonna tell is taking smoke breaks when they ain't supposed to, taking naps when they ass ain't authorized to, and not doing their portion of the job when it come down to pull they share of the weight? You gonna point right at his fucking face. You gonna point at her chest and say, this fool right here refuses to do their part, and call me a snitch, rat, whatever the hell you want. You about to mess with my money. You gonna mess with my money? I'm gonna let you cause me to lose money because you are a piece of shit that wasn't taught to do your share of the weight. Pull your share of the weight. Own up to your share of the responsibility. You think I'm gonna lose money because of that? You's a fool. Your mama's a fool. Have mercy. And I means that. Now, for some of us, it started way back when, you know, when I was growing up, we had animals to feed that I didn't buy, didn't ask for, and wasn't really sure about it until I decided that, you know, this is what I have to do, my sisters have to do, my brother have to do. Okay, everybody has a task, a chore, or some type of assignment that has to be done, and my mom and daddy wasn't going to do everything. So you might have been assigned the same thing to do every day or something different to do every day, but it was still, you was given responsibilities and you carried them out. You feed the hogs. Why we got hogs? These big old stinking hogs. Damn, I hate hogs. Hogs make me sick. Anybody want bacon? Me, my fat ass. I got my hand up. I got my plate ready. I got a side of grits and eggs waiting on that bacon. But then don't ask me no question when I say go feed the fucking pigs. Right? Right. Okay. If I'm offending you as somebody who don't eat pork, get over it. You know what I'm saying? Religious or whatever. I'm sorry to all my Jews and all my Muslims. I'm talking about something real though. We had pigs. We were very fond of the pig, and even more fond of bacon and pudding and pork crackling and, you know, everything and anything that came from the pig. And I had the responsibility of making sure that happened. You know how? I was taught then from the pig come these pork products that you love so much. Okay, but when I tell you to go out there and feed them, don't give me no shit, no lip. Didn't happen again. Well, it didn't happen the first time. I guess I was just an obedient child. It never happened the first time. That's what I was told to do. That's what I went and damn did. I learned later that my responsibility in carrying those responsibilities out benefited me in more ways than one. We could sell them. We could cook them. We could, you know, have a big old opening and hang them and butcher them. Okay, all this for my little bit of contribution. Throwing away food we didn't want, taking it out to the pigs. Feeding them pig feed from the store in town. Okay, that was my responsibility. And guess what? My sister had to wash the dishes. Guess what? You ate off them dishes, wash them. What's your problem? What's your problem? Take out the trash. Yep, we got a dumpster down the road a little piece. Well, then guess what? Haul it off in the truck, trailer, whatever. Haul it off. Why? That's your trash. It's your trash. Don't deny your children the responsibility of having responsibility. Because I'm telling you, when they grow up to slack off and not pull their share of the weight in a work setting and or whatever, I'm telling you, this is the dude that everybody's going to hate. This is the chick everybody's going to talk about. Because she is always looking for something else to do that she wants to do instead of what she's supposed to do. I don't necessarily want to pinpoint anything out to anybody, but I hope, as you see and read this, you're like, I know exactly the people he talking about. I know exactly the slacked off, no good for nothing, rat bastard, waste of sperm. They work at my job. Good. Then them the people I'm talking about, and you know I'm not lying to you. And why would I? Why would I? See, somebody who don't and has not been raised and taught to embrace responsibility, those are the people who don't learn enough at their job to advance. This is just a job. This is something they're doing because somebody been telling them to hurry up and do it. They filled out a couple of applications, didn't check it, and next thing you know, they're hiring and they call you. You surprised? Hello? I put in an application. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can come down there and do an interview. Goddamn. Hang up the phone in disgust. You was fine sitting around, stinking up somebody's house, living room, or couch. And you had no intentions of really getting a job. You just wanted to be able to say, if anybody asked you about a job, yeah, I filled out the application. I did too yesterday. Did an interview and all. I've been trying. You lying sack of shit. You ain't been doing nothing. And you don't want that job no more than they want you at that job. They just ain't found out yet how worthless and useless you are. You have no skills. Somebody giving you a chance to earn a wage and a paycheck should be something you have some kind of pride in. And now I show them I'm worth the position they got me for. I'm worth it because I'm willing to learn. Okay. Famous people now will tell you, yeah, that 9 to 5 job they had when they were 14, 15 years old, they'd have kept that job and been richer earlier because they'd have learned the work systems and stayed in that position. Rich Dad, Poor Dad author, that's what he said about McDonald's. I'd have stayed there and I'd have worked there and stayed there and figured out how the hell they get what they get and do what they do. But I'd have still had the mindset to one day get in the position to earn what the big wigs earn, the owners earn. Not be a fucking fry cook and a manager and a super. No, I'm going to take this to where I can be a franchisee. Things of that sort. See, your shitty kid that don't want the job and you've been nurturing him and breastfeeding him until he was 17. Yeah, that fucker. He goes to a job and he goes from, let's say, fries to milkshakes, whatever. What does he say when he comes home? What happened today, little Dewberry? They got me doing milkshakes now. I was doing fries, and that was just fine. I just dropped them and picked them up and then threw a little salt on them. Now they got me doing milkshakes. I now learned today to not just do fries. I've learned to do milkshakes too. See, the thinking. You have not gained an attribute. You've taken on another chore. That's how shitty you are, because you wasn't taught early enough that being able to do more makes you more valuable. They might not fire you right away. You know how to do two things. Somebody else never caught on how to do one. And you don't see the benefit in that. That's too bad. That's too bad. Maybe you take away something from this, maybe you don't. All I know is, if there is no hope for the youth, then there is no hope for the future. And some of y'all ain't worth a shit anyway, but since you're alive, let's do our best, everybody, to try to encourage these people, these young people, to be productive in life. They may be all we got.